What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant. And before we get started, please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, if you haven't already joined the fam, please do so now. Subscribe as I drop content daily, go live daily. And last but not least, my favorite part of the game, please leave y'all's thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always intrigued to know what y'all say about these topics that we discuss. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into this work. Fake news, fake news, fake news. Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis will not be fighting. And not that I was really going for the fish bait anyway, because I know if y'all been paying attention to this situation, there's a fake meme going around talking about the fight was set. It was supposed to be fighting, I believe, in November, September or November, something like that. It's got to be November because it's already August. But yeah, man, fake news. These two will not be fighting, as I'm hearing that Shakur Stevenson is agreeing to a fight with Zepeda. I believe the man's name's William Zepeda. I've heard of Zepeda in boxing circles, but I'm not too familiar with him. But it's not completely on Shakur. All right, this situation ain't completely on Shakur, as Tank Davis. All right, it was said that he sent the contract over for $6 million. Right, we all heard that, I believe. And well, on the other end, Shakur Stevenson's grandfather, one, said they didn't get a contract. I just read in an article that just dropped, like 7 minutes ago, that uh, Shakur Stevenson's co-manager, James Prince, aka Jay Prince, he responded to Tank Davis's crew for whatever what was on the table. It wasn't exactly a contract, but I believe a verbal dialogue had began. James Prince responded and said that they gave him a week to, Tank Davis side to I guess counter offer, come back, whatever was going on. Never heard back from Tank Davis crew. So even if there was a contract sent, Jay Prince says that they were supposed to talk a week ago and nothing has happened. So therefore, they have moved forward with the Zepeda fight. And everybody was calling Shakur Stevenson a duck when I first heard this yesterday. But now, it's looking like Tank Davis is the duck, because here's the thing. Here's the thing, y'all. Everybody says that Tank Davis is the face of boxing. Well, last time I checked, when you do with all the say-so and all the power and all the leverage, you're the one that is responsible for setting the fight up, at least initiating it with a contract, with, getting the agreement going, getting the ball rolling. And it just seems to me that Tank Davis, he don't want these big fights, man. He don't want them. Historically, this man has fought not a fighter, not one, not once, a fighter that was on his level. There's never been a 50-50 fight involving Gervonta Tank Davis. And I'm just so confused, because the tanker bills, these tank stands, because I'm a Tank fan, these tank stands will say he's the face of boxing, but turn around and talk out the other side of their mouth and say that when it's time for him to fight a big fighter, that he don't have to fight, or this other fight, they got to do all this extra stuff just to get a Tank fight, when it's like the dudes that he fight don't do all of the stuff that y'all requiring from Shakur Stevenson or Devin Haney or any other fighter that they don't want him fighting. Loma, you know what I'm saying? Now they want him to fight Loma, because Loma 37, 100 years old. You know what I'm saying? The man ain't got old. Loma still, his last fight, I believe he fought Kambosos. He looked impressive in that fight, but Kambosos is, you know what I'm saying, a C fighter to me, maybe B minus C fighter. So I'm expecting Loma to outclass him, which he did when they fought. But now everybody the Tinkerbells want to see him fight Loma, because Loma is, is older. But if there was any inkling or any momentum toward the Devin Haney fight, they'd be the first one talking about Devin Haney ain't did this and Devin Haney ain't did that. So it's crazy to me, man. It's just crazy to me that we keep getting to this standstill. We keep getting to this point, and You know, eventually, after some time has passed, the Tinkerbells will act like none of this ever happened, and they'll be talking crazy to you. You know what I mean? Telling you about all this tank this and tank that. When it's like, well, I'm expecting Tank to set up this fight. I'm expecting Tank to move around like he the face of boxing. He's supposed to be knocking off the said best of the best, right? When you the face of boxing, you hear the people murmuring and mumbling about somebody. You supposed to knock that dude off the hill just so they can be reminded Tank's still that guy. That's never happened, man. This never happened with Tank, and I'm highly upset that this situation has unfolded the way it has because it's just giving me a trauma from or reminding me from the trauma of the Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford situation, the back and forth that they went through, and how mind numbing it was at the end of it. It's like, man, I got tired of going back and forth with people arguing because I was in the Errol Spence camp for sure. I mean, I've always been a Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence guy, but more so Errol Spence than Terrence Crawford, respectfully. And so I was arguing with Terrence Crawford fans as a Terrence Crawford fan. You know what I mean? Having to argue against my guy for one singular fight. Um, it was okay in the beginning, when it was all fun. But 3-4 years of doing it, and then by the time we get to fight, of course it wasn't what anyone expected, but it didn't live up to the hype at all either. It's just it's just like, man, I don't want this to happen with Tank and Shakur, but it's looking like that's the reality of it, y'all. And there's apparently no contract sent on one story, and the other story, Tank and them ain't talking no further. I guess they just wanted to have the rumor mill swirling, with nothing to follow up from it. So all in all, I'll be following this story again. I'm highly upset. As far as Tank goes, I'm hearing Pitbull, Cruz talking crazy. I done heard Tank Davis mention Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Isak Pitbull Cruz a few times. I've heard him mention his name. So we might be getting that, y'all. Another rendition of that fight, which is crazy because I think Isak Pitbull Cruz is at 140, ain't he? I believe he's at 140, so he might have to come down and fight Tank, or they do a catch weight. I don't know. At that point, why ain't fighting Devin Haney? You know what I mean? But here we go again, y'all. So I'm gonna see what else I can find. Again, this information that I'm reporting to you is fresh off the press. So hopefully there's more developing stories. But yeah, fake news. There will be no Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson fight in the near future, it looks like. But it's looking like Shakur Stevenson and William Zepeda have agreed to a fight, at least verbally anyway. So the people that have been close to the situation saying that you got to get the finances agreed on, and all the nuances of the details, I guess. So, but it's looking like we're getting a Shakur Stevenson and Zepeda fight, y'all. So we'll see what happens. But that's all I got for y'all on this video. Please like this video, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Join the fam as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, man, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always interested to know what y'all got to say about these topics. I am your host, Tony the Savant. Peace.